YouTube! I'm back again with another story time for you guys, man. This one is it's a good one. It's a pretty crazy one. Once again, these stories are never ever to glorify or make drug abuse seem fun or glamorous in the slightest bit. These stories are really to let people know about the dangers and what drug addiction could lead you to. I do try to add a little bit of humor so people can enjoy these stories, but my main goal is to warn people to not go down the path that I did go down for a long time. It's no fun. And with that, let's get right into the story. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. The first time taking a painkiller, bro. Yeah, that one. Let me do that one. This was also prior to me even having a habit of taking pills or anything. Like, I had taken a few pills at this point, but I wasn't addicted by any means. Nowhere near. So, anyway, fast forward. It's a random Friday night. I hit up my friend who I always used to hang out with on the weekends. I used to stay at his 5 decades ago. Okay, bro. I always used to hang out with him, bro. I always used to damn near spend the night at his crib, like, damn near every weekend. So, you know, it was just a regular weekend. I hit him up like nothing, you know. We got together, we smoked, and then we were just hanging out in his basement, chilling, playing the game and shit. And out of nowhere, our other friend that was a year older hit us up. He was like, yo, what you guys doing? Because he knew that we were together. He was like, what are you guys doing? We were like, chilling, bro. What's up? What you up to? What's the word? And he was like, come scoop me. I got some shit for you guys. That's all he said, right? That's all he said, right? He said, come pick me up. I'm at my grandma's house. I got some shit for you guys. And that's what you should have known right there. Look, he said grandma. He said grandma. So you know this shit came straight from Granny's cabinet, bro. This shit came straight from Granny's cabinet, bro. So look, anyway, but that's all he told us. That's all he said. He said, I got a surprise for you guys. Literally, that's what he said. We were like, okay, bet, say less. We didn't have nothing else going on. We were like, all right, we're going to go pick you up. And plus, he just wanted to hang out on top of that, too. So we went and picked up my guy, you know what I'm saying? Picked him up from his grandma's house. And he got in the car. Right away, I asked him, I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? What you got? Like, what you got for us? What's all this? You hyping this shit up? Like, what's good? He said, oh, bro, just wait till we get to, I don't want to say no name. Well, I'm going to call him A. A was the guy that I was with, and T was the guy that we picked up. He was like, wait till we get back to A's house. Bro. I was like, all right, bet, say less, bro, say less. So we get back to A's house. We pull up, go in the basement, and he's like, yo, you guys ever taken a perk? I said, what? A perk? Nah, I never taken that, bro. He was like, bro, I got this one for you and A, but you guys have to take it, bro. You guys have to take it. I'm like, at this point, I was already like kind of intrigued by pills. So when he said that he was just going to give it to us, but we had to take it, I'm like, all right, cool. Like he's kind of forcing me to do it, but I want to do it. So I'm not scared or I'm not opposed to it type shit. He was like, yeah, I got this pill. You guys have to split it. You guys have to take it all. That's what he said. You guys have to split it, but you have to take the whole half. You guys have to take it all. I'm like, all right, bet, say less, bro. Like that's light work, bro. Just like throw it here, give it over here, bro. Bro, that's what he said. Like he told us, he said, you guys have to take the whole thing. That's what I meant. He said, you guys have to take the whole thing. I was like, all right, bet, bro. Just throw it over here. We got you. So, bro, he split that bitch for us. Gave A his half. Boom. Gave me my shit. Boom. Both took it down the hatch, right? So we're chilling. We're chilling for a little bit, for like 10, 15 minutes. We're like, yo, like, you trying to go smoke again, bro? Like, I told A, like, you trying to go smoke again? And then I asked T, like, yo, you trying to go smoke, bro? Because we hadn't smoked with him yet. So they both said, yeah, bro, we on that. So we rolled up, you know what I'm saying? And then we went in the garage where A's car was, and we hotboxed that bitch. That's where we used to smoke at his house. We used to hotbox his fucking car in the garage, bro. We're in the middle of the smoking session, bro. In the middle of the session. I'm in the back seat. I'm in the back seat because I wanted to have, it's 3 of us, right? I wanted to have a little bit of room. Because when I don't really like the hot box because it gets a little hot. I sweat very easily. And especially if I'm just like surrounded by people, I feel even hotter like that. So I just be in the back seat cooling, bro. So I was just chilling in the back seat, bro. Chilling in the back seat. At first, everything was cool, right? Everything was fine. The pill hadn't kicked in yet. So look, bro. So everything's all cool for a little bit. We got 3 blunts. We all rolled one up, right? We smoked the first blunt. Everything's cool. We spark up the second blunt. We're like halfway through the blunt. It all fucking hits me, bro. When I tell you that shit hit me like a fucking freight train, I'm telling you that shit smacked the fuck out of me, bro. It was like 1 second, everything was normal, and the next, I couldn't even hold my head up. I couldn't even hold my head up, bro. I was sitting in the back seat like this, bro. It got to the point where they were trying to pass me the fucking blunt. I said, nah, bro, I'm good. I said, nah, bro, I'm good. I never said I'm good on the blunt. For me to say that, bro, you know I was faded, bro. You know I had to be faded for me to turn the blunt away. I said, nah, bro, I'm good. And we still had another blunt to go, too. That's the thing, bro. He looked at me. He said, yo, bro, you all right? But, you know, I'm not trying to bitch. I'm not trying to bitch because I forgot to tell you guys this, but A was a year older than me. And T was a year older than A. So I feel like I'm the youngin', right? I feel like I'm the youngin', so I'm not trying to bitch. I'm not trying to bitch out in this situation, bro. I'm not trying to be like, oh, guys, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. Honestly, bro, I felt nauseous as fuck. Like, I couldn't pick my head up, bro. I couldn't pick my head up. And I truly feel that smoking just made it worse. And being stuck, being inside that hot-ass fucking car with nothing but smoke, bro. That shit, I feel like that shit made it worse, bro. A perk had him going through a closet to Narnia. Bro, I'm telling you, Jay, that shit, it literally, one moment I was there, the next, gang, I wasn't in the backseat of the car no more. I wasn't inside the car no more at that point, bro. I told him I'm good on the blunt, right? But I'm not trying to get out of the hot box because I'm not trying to bitch. Like I said, I'm the youngest one here, so I'm really not trying to have them, like, you know, make fun of me or bitch me or whatever. They weren't really gonna do much looking back on it, but I just, you know, when you young and you hanging around older people, you kind of just try to like prove yourself, like, oh yeah, I'm macho. Like, ain't no need to do that, bro. But look, so that's what I was on. That's the type of time I was on, bro. So I had to just tough it up, bro. I had to literally tough it up. I had to wait for these motherfuckers to finish smoking a blunt and a half. So I'm sitting there, bro. I literally just closed my eyes, put my head back. Because I felt that, like, if I tried to just, like, look around or do anything, I would get super dizzy and I would feel like I would have to start puking, bro. I would start to feel like I would have to puke. So I just literally closed my eyes and had my head back. I'm like, just let me know when y'all done, bro. Bro, fast forward, you know what I'm saying? They finished their shit. We opened the car door. It felt a little better when I finally got that fucking fresh air to hit my face, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. This shit was actually refreshing. I immediately told bro, I said, bro, we need to go downstairs because downstairs A had a fat ass fridge stocked with Gatorades and sodas at all time. I used to go soda a lot, but I really was fiending for the Gatorade right now. I was like, yo, bro, let's go downstairs ASAP. Bro, I went straight to the fridge, grabbed me the fucking Blue John, bro. I chugged that bitch. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that was a bad idea, bro. I chugged that fucking blue Gatorade, bro. 2 minutes later, tops, I knew I had to puke. I knew I was going to puke. I knew I had to puke, and I knew I was going to puke. So I literally went in the bathroom, bro. I did what I had to do. I didn't want to let them know that I just had fucking thrown up either, though. So I just came back. And I just acted like nothing happened. Like I just had to go pee or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But bro, you know usually how when you puke, you know how usually when you feel sick and you puke, you kind of feel better right after that? That shit was not happening. It felt the same, bro. It felt the same, gang. It felt the same, bro. So I just went from the bathroom right back to the fucking couch, and I looked at T and A one last time this night. I said, yo, I'm going to sleep, y'all. Mind you, it wasn't even late. It wasn't even late, bro. They were like, what? You going to sleep, bro? Like, what? Like, we not even done hanging out yet. I'm like, yeah, bro, y'all can do what y'all want. I'm good. I said, I'm good, bro. I don't need to do nothing else. I said, I don't need to do nothing else, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Drinking anything nauseous is a bad idea, yeah. Yeah, bro. But I felt like the Gatorade was just gonna help me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why motherfuckers just be... It's like a myth that Gatorades just make you feel better. I thought that shit was gonna help. That shit did not help, bro. So look, I told their ass, I don't need to do anything else. I'm going to bed. Guys, if I remember correctly, I went to sleep at around like 8:30 that night. I didn't wake up till 11 a.m. the next morning. Y'all do the math real quick, bro. I slept for about 15 hours. I woke up. T wasn't even there no more. Gang. I woke up, I looked at A, I said, yo, where'd T go? He said, oh, I took him home earlier. I said, huh? What you mean you took him home? Earlier? What time is it? He said, oh, bro, it's 11. I wasn't trying to wake you up. You look like you was having some good sleep, so I wasn't trying to wake you up. I said, bro, I gotta go home. I told his ass, like, I'm trying to go home, bro. It's 11 a.m. I got shit to do. Really, I didn't have much to do, but... He's like, all right, bro, come on, let's go. I'll take you. So I got up. And mind you, when I woke up, I knew right away. Yo, Chad, this is how fucked up I was. I forgot to tell you guys this. So, K3, remember when I said that he had the pill, right? And he told me and A, he said, I got this pill, but you guys have to take the whole half. You guys have to take the whole half, otherwise I'm not letting you keep it. I said, all right, bet. Come to find out, this was a 60 milligram Oxycontin. I don't know if anybody knows about painkillers, but it goes Vicodin, oxycodone, Oxycontin, and then heroin. Bro, if you've never taken a painkiller before, you're good with 10 milligrams. You're way good with 10 milligrams. This motherfucker gave me 30 milligrams. Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Yo, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what he was on, bro. Like, I don't know. He should have been smarter, gang. Like, he should have asked, like, yo, have y'all ever done painkiller? Y'all ever taken any perks? Like, that was my guy, you know what I mean? So I know he didn't mean no harm by it, but it's like, bro, come on. That shit wasn't even fun for me. I literally just felt sick. It wasn't even fun for me, bro. But yeah, so yeah, I slept from like 8:30 p.m., woke up at 11 a.m., bro. I slept for like 15 fucking hours. And back to the story. When I woke up, I knew right away I still wasn't sober, bro. I knew right away, chat. I knew right away. I didn't feel as sick as I did the night before, but I knew right away that I was still fucked up. And I still wasn't trying to tell him, bro. I still wasn't trying to tell him. But I knew that I had to go home. So I told him, I said, yo, bro, I got to go home. He said, okay, I'll take you. I got up. tried to get my shit as fast as I could because the more I was moving around, the dizzier I was getting and the more nauseous I was getting, bro. Gang, I get in his car, immediately roll the window all the way fucking down, bro. Put my head back and I just let the wind just hit my fucking face. The whole car ride, bro. The whole car ride, I'm just letting the wind hit my face, bro. I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to just go lay back down. That was the only thing on my mind. I literally just wanted to go lay back down. I would have stayed laying down where I was, but I wasn't at my house. So I didn't want to just stay at this motherfucker's couch all day long. You know, I didn't want to fucking couch potato off the perk at this man's house all day long, bro. Like, I'm good. I'll go do it at my house. Bro. Oh my God, Chad. This is the fucking... I pull up to the house, right? I pull up to the house. I see no cars in the driveway. No cars in the driveway. And at this point in time, I didn't have a house key. I kept losing my shit. I didn't have no fucking house key. So immediately, I knew I was fucking locked out. I was locked out of the fucking crib, bro. Locked out of the fucking crib. Immediately called my mom. Immediately called my mom. I said, Mom, where are you? I'm home. I'm trying to get in. I don't have the key. I don't have a key. Where are you? I forgot where she said she was, but she said, I'm going to be home in like 20, 30 minutes. I said, are you fucking kidding me, bro? So guess what I did, chat? To this day, I remember this vividly. I sat on my ass in the middle of my driveway against the fucking garbage can, and I fell asleep for about 30 minutes, bro. I shit you not. My mom pulled up. She said, are you okay? I heard the car pulling in, right? So immediately, bro, I got up. I'm like, oh shit, she gonna think I'm fucked up or some shit, bro. I immediately got up, bro. She saw me like sitting by the fucking garbage though, and she said, are you okay? I was like, yeah, Mom, I'm good. I wasn't even trying to make any eye contact with her, bro, because I felt like she might be able to just tell that something wasn't right. I had her open the door. I made a beeline to my fucking bedroom, immediately shut the door, put everything that I had in my pockets on the fucking dresser, and just threw myself in my bed, bro. Chat, what'd I tell you guys? I had slept from 8 p.m. that night before till 11 a.m. At this point, it was like 12:30 in the afternoon. It had only been like an hour or so since I woke up. I went back to bed and slept for another 6 hours, bro. I'm not kidding, bro. I'm not fucking kidding, bro. That perk put me out for almost 24 fucking hours, bro. Almost 24 fucking hours, bro. I woke up at like 5 p.m., 6 p.m. And then I finally felt a little bit better, bro. Just a tiny bit better. I wasn't dizzy anymore, at least. I remember telling myself, I'm never taking a perk ever again. Little did I know that that promise would last me about a good year and a half. But yeah, bro, that's the fucking story time on the first time that I got high on a painkiller and how it almost took me out, bro. Once again, these stories are never to fucking glorify or make drugs seem fun or glamorous. Clearly, this story did not make it sound fun, bro. Like, I don't know how anyone could hear this and think, damn, I want to do that. No, that shit wasn't fun, bro. That shit it didn't feel good. You know? When you think of drugs, you think, oh, people take them because they feel good. That shit did not feel good. I was sick. I was quite literally sick and nauseous, bro. That shit did not feel good, bro. But yeah, that's the story time. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for hanging out with me.
I got bomb on something. I don't care, I'm not Obama. Take it loot like Fortnite long. I'm a high total drama. Bitch got pink hair, she not wonder. Can't make chopping this man, just watch.